Issues 101.
Yeah, luckily we don't do these live anymore because had we done them live, I'm not sure we would have had an episode today.
No, we wouldn't have.
That's okay. That's
Would have been a
okay.
lot of cussing and a lot of whatever.
Instead, we just laugh about it.
So how are you, Mind?
I'm doing well. I got a new
Good.
job. I love it.
Good. Do you
And
want to
so-
say who you're working with?
I could certainly say who I'm working with. I'm working with Bar 3, the Pilates, yoga, mindful
Nice.
workout for women of all ages,
Do you get a
needs,
discount?
goals.
Friends and
for
family
corporate.
promo?
No, not for you. not for friends.
Dang it.
But it's fun. I was in office 2 days this week, which was
Wow.
great, and met people face to face.
Nice.
And yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
I know. I'm super excited.
Awesome. I know you are.
Awesome
I'm
group
very,
of women.
Very happy
Yeah.
for
really,
you as
really
well.
good, really good group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah.
Awesome.
How about you?
Went to Boise to see the Journey concert.
And how was it?
It was fantastic. So good. And while I was there, I got to see Maddie, my daughter, and then
Who I just got to see.
Yes, she's actually here now at home for the weekend. And I got to talk to a potential franchisee,
Good,
possibly,
good, good.
who's very awesome. And
You're helping
yeah,
parents move, which is always fun.
yes, I'm
Because they've
in
been in
that
their house for how many years?
28.
Yep. That's
So, yeah, that's a whole subject.
yep.
We got them a mortgage for their new house before, and then we're selling their house and then they'll pay it off. But we wanted to do that so we had control of the time frame and it wasn't such
so
a
smart.
rush thing and they didn't have to leave their house for showings and all that.
Yeah. When you
crap.
have that luxury, that's the way to do it.
Well, and my mom broke her foot.
That's right.
Right after their offer was accepted. So that's
She did that on
super
purpose,
fun. Oh, she's hating
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then so we were helping them with the mortgage, get this paperwork, this, show this, da, da, da. I felt like I got a mortgage.
Yeah.
Like it was
Oh
a
yeah. It's
ton of
brutal.
work.
It's so much
ton of work. So yeah.
Well,
so
good.
We're
Yeah.
getting through it.
And we got longer days, and we've got sunshine,
We do
and
have
I'm
longer
loving life. I'm gonna go
days.
hiking this
Oh,
weekend.
fun.
and it's gonna be fun.
Yay. Awesome.
Well,
Awesome.
you want to talk about our guest, and we'll bring her on. Do a
Yes.
30-second elevator pitch for
Yes.
Steph.
So Steph and I met at a memorial in Portland.
Oh.
Yeah. We just looked across the table and we're like, hey, girl. No.
Probably.
We just connected. And she's adorable, sweet, vivacious, passionate. You could just tell she's someone you wanted to get
Yeah.
to know. And so she lives in the Tacoma-ish area out in the hills. And she is all about branding and marketing.
Great.
She's helped me
Love
a
that.
ton on some things. She's been on the HR Coffee Talk.
Yes.
Her colors are yellow with a little hot pink.
Yes, and you'll see that today.
Yep, and she inspired me to put little drops of hot pink or
'Cause
fuchsia
that's
in
your
my
favorite color.
website because it is my favorite
Yep.
color to bring in that
Love
little
it.
extra thing. So she's always got some great things. So whether you're a business owner or you're just in business or you're just a woman going through life, she's gonna teach you how to put a little vim in your
Well,
life.
let's bring her on, shall we?
VIIM. That's the name of her company. Steph
Let's do
Hilfer.
it. Here we go. Hey,
Steph.
there she is.
Can you hear
Hi.
us?
And do
Yes.
you have an echo?
And do you have an echo?
Yes.
No,
We win. We win.
I'm so
Amazing.
sorry.
So
Hi.
good.
Thank
Oh,
you
man, what
for
a surprise.
yeah, thank you for your resilience through our tech issues.
Hey,
So,
likewise.
yeah, perfect. So Steph, let's start talking about the name of your company, VIM, VIIM. It's an acronym.
Yes.
I knew off the bat the first one was virtual, but then I was kind of like, what were those other ones? So your
Virtual?
name,
Visual.
I mean
Visual.
visual.
I was
See,
gonna.
this is why we need you, Steph.
This is why we
You
need
know
a
what?
visual.
We're going to hand it over to Steph.
Yeah, because this is your passion and what you believe in, and that's how you created your name.
Yes.
And it helps us so much personally.
Yeah, it's twofold. So as I'll just share a little bit more of what Vim really does, but just a sneak peek, we're a creative agency. And so when I went to name my company, that's a lot of pressure. You're like, whoa, we need to have like a dope name. We can't just be Steph's creative agency. Like that's lame.
Right.
And so I was going through just thinking through things, and everything was falling short. And I, no joke, pulled out the dictionary and like started from A. And if you think about my business name, you could know that I spent a lot of time with that dictionary.
Holy
And I just
cow.
started going through and looking for words that were unique, were relevant in my life, and just kind of coming up against words. And when I landed on Vim, which is an English word, it immediately hit me that as a kid, I was always told by my elders, like, you're so full of vim and vigor.
Oh,
And
right. Okay. Yeah.
as soon as you hear it,
I
like
know that.
paired with vim and vigor, it just seems to click and make sense. And so I was like, oh yeah, I know that word. That's a normal word. It's a business word. It's a English word.
I'm sorry. I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah.
It
happened.
It is the tech issues. We're gonna have
Yes,
tech issues. We're gonna have brain issues and word issues. Par for the course. Maybe it's because it's Friday and sunny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know.
We'll chalk it up
we
to that
need
for
just
sure.
Yeah.
get outside.
Exactly. So let's wrap this up. No, just kidding.
Let's
Just
go.
kidding.
Margaritas. Here we go.
Woo!
No, so when Vim came to mind, I was like, okay, wait, I love that. And so I immediately went and checked domain availability and did all the trademark search and ran into quite a few issues. And so I decided to add an I. So Vim in the English word is VIM. So my company is Vim, VIIM. And yes, part of why we named it that is because I'm full of vim and vigor and have been told that all of my life. But I also know that there's so much to how we put ourselves out into the world and how we want to be seen and recognized and what we want our reputation to be on how people are talking about us behind our backs, in front of our backs, whatever, however people are. And so Vim also stands for what we do and how we help entrepreneurs and really individuals. If you know, you're not maybe owning your own company, but you really want to own how you show up in the world, that's what Vim is. And so Vim starts with V and it stands for visual.
Not virtual, people.
For everyone in the room. And so visuals, it's not just because visuals is the most important, that's what's first. It's not. It's because it's how we absorb the world first. You know, unless we're blind, we see the world first. It is the first impressions. You know, we eat with our eyes. We judge books by their cover, even though we're told not to. And no matter what, if we want to say we, don't see colors, we don't see things, we make micro judgments on people, places, things, and it's not even us. It's our brain.
Right.
That is a psychological, science, biological tool. This thing that we were given does for us.
Right.
Does that person feel safe? Does that alley look safe? Do I want to walk through these doors? Do I want to touch the hot object? Our eyeballs see all that first. And so when it comes to our businesses, our personal brands, that's how we show up first. That's what people see first. And so visual and then intentional. Intentional is not second to visuals. It's actually what our visuals should be influenced by. And so our intention in my world is our story. I always say it's like what's in our head, heart, and gut, right?
Okay.
It's the way we speak. It's the choice of words we use. It's our core values to to bring that up again. I know you guys have been talking about that on the show.
Yeah.
It's what we do, why we do it, the unique way we do it. And not unique in the sense that no one else does it that way, but just owning, like, this is me. I'm a lot. I'm going to talk a lot. I'm loud. Like, that's me. That doesn't mean I'm the only one in the world, but that's me. And so recognizing your intention and allowing that to influence your visuals. And when I say visuals, I want you to think, especially if we're a business owner or if you're a personal brand, how do we show up in the world, right? What colors do we wear? What does our logo look like? What fonts are we using? Do we have fun patterns? Do we have moody, deep imagery, or do we have bright, fun, and light imagery? Right? All of the things that we show to the world actually should be influenced by that deeper head, heart, and gut stuff.
This is how I show up on a Friday afternoon.
Listen, that's golden. I
It was
love
an
it.
Cozy,
But it was an
cozy.
intentional choice.
Yeah, it
of
was.
being cozy.
It was absolutely.
And it's Friday
Yeah.
and laid back and
But to your point, and directly related to women, I love how you're saying, I am loud. I'm going to talk a lot. I'm going to use my hands a lot.
Mhm.
And we really need to practice owning that.
Yeah.
Like
and
you
not
said,
apologizing
and not
for it.
apologizing for it.
Yep.
Because you can't really use your intention, I feel like, if your core values, your intention, if you're not owning it. If
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Mhm,
I used
mhm.
to all the time love my go, go, go self, but
Mhm.
50% of me is chill, downtime, quiet, that kind of thing. And I'd be mad at the chill yoga person, but the other person, I was like, oh, I want to be that all the time.
Yeah. Well, and just because so it's funny you bring up chill and yoga because that's totally me. And I'm like, this is how cool and techie I am, guys. Like, this is my sticky note. It's so faded. Like
Oh, it is.
it's so faded because I need to rewrite it, but I almost love that it's faded because it's been on my monitor for so long. But these are my core values. And I can just tell you that enthusiasm is my top core value.
Mm.
Vim also in English means enthusiastic, vitality, high spirited. So it is a top line value for us. But my bottom value, and I chose it to be a bottom because I wanted it to be my sandwich. I wanted it to sandwich everything. And I know you can barely see it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can't read
can't see it. I see enthusiasm and positive.
It's peace. Peace
Oh.
is at the bottom.
Okay.
I know,
Peace
it's
is at the
terrible.
bottom.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
need to rewrite this thing.
Read
but
through
peace.
the other ones for us, Steph.
Yes. So enthusiasm,
Okay.
positive, intention, visual, excellence, and peace.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Perfect.
And so those are our values. And so, yes, top line, enthusiastic all day long, but I can't live at that pace. My clients don't need that. My team can't do that. It's a expectation, just like our other value of excellence. Both of these two E values have a cautionary tell. It's you can't live at this point all day long without experiencing burnout. And so
And oh my God, say that again, because I think right there, any person needs to hear that and let that sink in. It is so important because we idolize that go, 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 or whatever part of us.
Yeah.
And you can't sustain that.
It's not
Okay,
sustainable.
so say it again, Steph.
Yeah, I mean, if you have some sort of atypical high energy value or something about you that you know is true for you and you want to live up to it and you want to show up authentically like that regularly, you can't do that 24/7. You will burn out. And so oftentimes what happens, especially I feel like as women, and especially most entrepreneurs I know have that perfection enthusiast in them. And so most of us feel bad. Oh, I'm just not feeling the energy today. I'm just not vim enough today. Instead of recognizing, well, what is that polarity? Like, what's the polar word that you need to anchor you and to bring you back to your core values? And for me, that was peace. I worked with a wonderful. Yes, it's
And you
great.
see, as you're talking, you see Natalie and I just
Yeah.
because we know it all too well. We
Yeah.
we have crashed and burned too many times trying to keep it
Yes.
up there all the time for
Yes.
what?
yeah.
Yes. And Steph, I've talked to you about the Dames group.
Yeah.
And Megan, the founder of the Dames group, I love that she says this. She's like, sometimes I have 90% and I'm getting stuff done. And she goes, today I've got 40.
Yeah.
And so as an entrepreneur, especially, it can be really nice, or if you have a flexible workforce, to listen to your body, what your
Yeah.
body needs at that time. Because then we're trying to push through and sometimes it's really, really hard. But if you have the opportunity to go, I have 40% today. Like that's what I have. And my body's telling me to do really easy little tasks right now and
Yeah.
take a long lunch break or whatever. We need to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and I actually kind of feel like this might have been your post, but it might have been someone else. But if you had 40 to give and you gave 40, you actually gave 100%.
That's
Yeah,
a great way to put
That
it.
is a great way to
Right?
put
I
it.
mean, we're human. I tell my
Yeah.
team this all the time
Yeah.
when we're fighting against deadlines, when clients want changes. We haven't talked to them in a week, but now we heard from them and they want it in an hour. I tell them, I'm like, we're not robots. We're humans,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so my values for me personally, the intention I have, not just as the values that are on, I keep pointing over here because they're on my monitor, they're on my sticky notes, right? But for me, they're not just fancy words that I put on a poster and walk by every day and let collect dust. I say these words to my team. We're taking on a new project. I say, how do you guys feel about this? Do we feel enthusiastic? Are you guys excited? Like, does this like light you up that we're going to get a chance to work with a pharmaceutical company, or we're going to get the chance to work with a new real estate agent, whatever it might be? And if they can't say, yeah, I'm stoked about this, then we need to have a pulse check. Okay, well, what's going on? Did the last one not go well? Is this a, let's just use pharmaceutical. Are pharmaceuticals something hard for you? Have you had a bad experience in your life? Like, tell me why you're not, the energy behind the work we're going to do doesn't align with what we stand for, because that's going to be something we need to overcome. And I say that not with a you're fired mentality, but let's work through it. Let's talk about it. Let's
Right.
find the right team.
So we've got the visual, we've got the
Yes.
intentional or
Yes.
intention. Did
Yep.
we get to the second
No.
I yet?
Do you want to guess it? Go ahead. Guess. Visual, intentional.
And I'll give you a little hint.
Intention.
The I and the M, if you are watching this, you can see that they kind of blend together. So I don't know if that helps you.
Oh,
Mm.
Might make it harder.
Importance? No.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Integrated marketing.
I would not have
So-
gotten there, but it makes sense.
Well, we want to take our visuals, we want to take our intention, and we can identify that all day long, right? We've worked on this a lot, but I've had clients in the past where we've got killer visuals, incredible intention. Their story is so clear. Their brand messaging is amazing. We've got a font set, logos. We do custom imagery. All of that is stunning. We got the V and the I on lock. But then you know what happens? It never gets integrated into their marketing.
Mm.
They're just still using the old photos. There's some sort of disconnect. They're not using their logo,
Interesting.
their new logo. They're not saying the words. And
Why is
that's-
that? Just homeostasis, you think, or fear, or
A lot of it comes down to fear. A lot of it comes down to people not recognizing how to use it. So that's why I kind of prefaced what I said earlier to we're working a lot on really making sure the right people are ready for the Vim experience. But I think most of it's fear. I spend so much time with my clients getting what's in their head, heart, and gut out. How many of us actually get to word vomit on somebody and tell what's in our head, heart, and gut about our passions,
Yeah.
about what's important to us, about why we are on this earth?
yeah.
I mean, we
Ooh.
don't. Like, we don't take the time to get that out.
No, we
And
don't.
Yeah.
I ask those crazy, weird questions. Hi, Steph. Nice to meet you. Why are you asking me about my deepest, darkest secrets? But that's where our depth is. That's what we pull from. And so, to your point, Natalie, I think some of it could be fear that, wow, I just identified a lot of real things about me.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, people might notice, oh, you know what? I haven't shown up this way in the past. These are truths that are true, but no one knows them yet.
And how will people perceive them?
Yep. How will people perceive them? Can I sustain this truth? Am I ready to show up in this truth? Am I ready to own every real, funny, dorky, weird, quirky thing if that's part of your story? Like, I'll tell you a real story that just happened to me yesterday. I had the beautiful opportunity to talk with a new potential client, and great first call, right? You always just walk out like feeling like a rock star when you rock those first prospect call. And I felt so good about it, and they're killing it in the world. So I knew that they're busy, but diligent follow-up followed from that call. Didn't hear back from them on a Friday. The weekend went through, followed up on a Monday, never heard back.
It's
And
the worst feeling.
I was like, I just want to send that GIF. You know that GIF where like the guy's pulling down the blind?
Yes,
Looking,
yes,
and, like,
yes.
he's, like,
I'm
peeking
here.
in the window.
Yeah, I
And
see
so I'm
you.
just- and I thought of that on Tuesday, and I was like, I just want to send that GIF, but what if they think that I'm weird, or what if they think it's unprofessional? Because we've been so, on par since. And then on Thursday, I still hadn't heard from them, and I still was thinking about that dang little GIF. And I said, you know what? If they don't like that, if they think that's unprofessional, that's what's on my heart right now. That's the silly, like, little GIF that I want to put out into the world. It feels
Yeah.
right for me.
Yeah.
And I trusted that gut, and I sent it. And within 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds, the prospect texted me back and said, Steph, you're hilarious. Give me a call when you can. And I called and closed the deal.
There you
Nice.
go.
And it was like, it's just, I think we need to trust our guts more. We need to get what's in our head, heart, and gut out, not just leaving it here and trusting it, really putting it pen to paper, whether it's a sticky note, whether it's playing, what was it? Night Code? Is that the game from
Night Code?
Night Code?
Yes.
Play Night Code. Get this out. Work with someone. For me and my values, I had pretty solidified values, but I worked with a branding photographer who lives here in Washington State, up in Bellingham. Her name's Kelsey Curtis, phenomenal woman. And I worked with her on my branding set, and she's, again, above and beyond photographer. So she has her clients work through a branding exercise. I thought, great, what a phenomenal opportunity for me to solidify and really double check my own values. And at the time, I didn't have peace. I had all the others. And she felt really anchored in all of my values. And she said, but out of everything that I worked on and pulled out of you, and she has a questionnaire you fill out, she goes, I really think I want to pose a 6th value for you. How do you feel about that? I said, sure, tell me what it is. And she said, she like had a whole slideshow, and she flipped to it, and I saw the word peace on the screen. And I'm not kidding. I started crying.
It was the one thing you needed.
It was like that Leanne Rimes moment when she got her jaw released. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that viral moment. She got like work on her jaw released, work on her jaw, and then it released tension, and she just started bawling from that release. And when I saw the word peace come up on the screen, I started bawling. And it was for me like a release of these high intensity words: excellence, positivity, enthusiasm, intention. Like, those are really high strung words. And I'm a A-type person. I'm all those things. But man, you see peace come across the screen, and I just sunk in my seat and I just bawled. I'd never felt more.
Oh, that's powerful. That's really powerful.
It's grounding. It's like I get to be this and have peace.
Yes. And bring peace to these words, like recognizing these all get to live together like beautifully. So that was, I feel like I don't know where all that came from, but I don't know where
the beauty of the podcast. We just
it
love,
doesn't have to come from anywhere.
Yeah, we just love conversation, and sometimes I take it down a road, and then Mindy's like, "Is she gonna bring it back?" Oh shit, she did bring it back. Thank God.
Here's what I'm thinking right now as you're sharing this. It for women in particular, it's those moments that we have that it's like, oh my God, I didn't know I needed that. Until I saw it or felt it or heard it. And it's this moment that we all have at some point in our lives where we're like, that's it. That's what's been missing. And it's like we felt it, but it was a heavy thing, and peace shouldn't be heavy. But the minute you were able to like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And I love that so much.
I know, I want that moment.
Well, it was,
that moment?
I have had that moment, but I want it like this week.
every day.
Every day.
It's like set an intention.
Ooh, I know. I need to set an intention. Yeah, for sure.
I
Well,
love
think
that.
it was validating coming from another person in the branding space, right? Just like the pressure I put on myself with my own name. I put a lot of pressure on myself to create my own values and to do the work, to get my own head, heart, and gut out. And mind you, it's really hard when you don't have a Stephing you. I needed a Steph for me. And so it was nice having somebody both validate that what I chose for myself resonates through her lens, but also validate, listen, this is true for you. You feel this, you know it's true. you also get to have it. I'm giving it to you. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my next question is, how long have you been running Vim?
Well, I started Vim in 2018.
Okay.
But I've been doing marketing since I got into, well, to be frank, I've been doing marketing since I was 10. And I'm absolutely
it.
talking about my babysitting business, my lemonade stand, my
Sure,
little
sure.
cafe out of the
Yeah.
front porch. There's just something in me that marketing in some way, shape, or form, putting things that are a service, a product out into the world and giving them the right visuals, the right intention.
Mhm.
That's just deep in me. I mean, when I was like 10 or 12 doing my babysitting business, I had a punch card, ladies. I had a business
A
card.
babysitting
like,
punch card. That's
nice.
amazing.
hours
You
being
were
a
ahead
10
of the times.
That is amazing.
Well, and
Wait, I want to know what you got after 10 punches.
you got a free hour.
Oh,
a
heck
free
yeah,
hour.
you did.
You didn't get a whole night.
No.
You
No,
just
it
got
was
a
one free hour.
hour.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going
Nope.
to give your services away for free.
Right.
Yeah, I think what a blessing that my parents gave me so much freedom. I had the babysitting business. My brother and I sold candy, pop, and ice cream out of our front porch. I mean, we had those sour strips, like the sour candy strips.
Oh, they
yeah.
are so popular still.
Yes, I mean, I love them. So that's the thing. Everything my brother and I loved, Cokes, candies, ice cream. Like my mom said, we'll stock them, but you have to have enough money for us to buy it. So you have to start selling
There you
it.
go.
And so we
What a
priced
great
everything in a
business
way.
model.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love
And
it.
my mom isn't a business owner, so she just, I don't know. I
Support.
don't know where
She's
that
supportive.
came from.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was
where
also
you
just
came from with your entrepreneurship.
Well, I was thinking where that came from her, but to be point blank, it came from, we're not going to afford it if you don't sell it. It was
Mhm.
in order for me to buy your little habit here, because I am a Coke addict. That sounds terrible.
Whoa. Hey, that's a
Coca-Cola
different
classic.
podcast stuff.
Coca-Cola classic addict. I love my sugar. It is
Oh,
my
man.
vice. I don't drink. I don't do anything else, but sugar, when that's in front
There
of me.
you go. Hey.
Side
And-
note, I am
Yeah.
going to take it on a side note. I love Diet Pepsi once in a while. Like that's my carbonated soft drink.
Uh-huh.
Go to places. I can tell you where there's Pepsi products.
Yes.
They
Same.
are getting rid of Diet Pepsi everywhere.
Huh?
You can still buy it in cans. Yeah. Wait, Taco Bell changed too. And it's Pepsi Max. And we looked into it because my
Interesting.
sister and I went to Jersey Mike's. They had Pepsi. I was so excited. No Diet Pepsi. Pepsi Max. We're like, that's weird. Drove to Boise, stopped at Love's Truck Stop, beautiful truck stop. Every Coke, Pepsi, every product. No frickin' Diet Pepsi.
What the heck?
Went to another place in Boise, no Diet Pepsi. They said, we just switched it out. I don't understand. And yes, if you look it up, they're getting rid of it and replacing it with Pepsi Max.
Wow.
So did you try
Excellent.
Pepsi Max? Was it even does it hold a candle?
I mean, it's okay. I was just devastated.
You can tell
by
she's still reeling
the
from
fact, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't decided yet. Like, it wasn't
Mm.
horrible. It was better than Coke Zero, but I'm just like devastated by that. But anyway, side note, let's
It's okay.
bring her
Yeah.
around.
Bring it right back. Now we know.
Well, there's a lot of women who just their world were shattered right then.
I think
So,
I think
just,
you're right.
I just shattered some.
No, I
well,
do.
maybe I'll start a support group on the
That-
side, you know, because that's my
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the world would be different for me if Coca-Cola wouldn't exist. Even I'm such a little snob about my Coke. When Coca-Cola, I need to be specific here. There's certain restaurants where I'm like, I'd rather have water because it doesn't taste right. Something's weird. I'll know if it's out of
Yeah.
can, a bottle, a soda machine, McDonald's versus Jersey Mike's. So yeah.
I'll be
have
like,
our
do you have
little
Pepsi or
choice.
Coke? And they're like, Coke. And I go, I'll have water.
Yep.
That's me too, but reverse.
Well, you get Coke
Yeah.
most of the time because most places don't have Pepsi. So
Oh,
the
well.
majority have Coke. Anyway,
Shall we bring it back?
we should just bring her
Okay,
back.
let's bring it right back.
We should
Okay,
bring her
so
back.
here's what I want to know, Steph.
Thank God you have a thought.
So yeah, let's talk about like women entrepreneurs who are either getting into business or thinking about starting their own business. And they're just in those early stages of, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know anything about marketing. What do I start with first? Like maybe walk us through what you would tell somebody as a like a 101.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always come back to the head, heart, and gut.
Okay.
You know, first of all, the can I do this?
Okay.
That's a gut thing right here. That's
Not
our
do I
gut.
want to do it, but like
Can
literally,
I?
can I?
But you
Yeah.
have to remove the ego portion that's trying to
Mhm.
protect you and get the
Mm.
real intuitive answer. Have you ever heard about intuitive challenges where for
I
30
mean,
days you
oh,
just use your intuition to make every decision?
ooh,
Anyway, circle
Okay.
back
that
around.
Okay.
that
So,
could be amazing
I know.
or
I know.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're spot on. It's our intuition, our gut when we question, can I do this? The fact is you can really do almost anything if you put your mind to it. I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm.
Right.
you give someone enough time and will. I always joke, I can do anything, but if I have the right amount of time and resources
Yeah.
available, if you want me
Right.
to start talking about quantum physics, I can, but I'm going to need time, I'm going to need like resources, I'm going to need to do some work to get there.
I don't know that my brain can actually do that.
No, I don't
Yeah,
do
maybe
math
I'm
either.
I'm gonna
myself
jump in here
way
and
more
say no on
credit.
that one.
No.
We're gonna again give me the rest of my life and maybe I can talk about it.
Maybe.
Like, you know,
Maybe. Yeah. You're
Maybe.
fair.
yeah.
Fair.
I
But
think
you
you
may not
can.
be the best quantum physician,
So
whatever
let's
it is.
assume that we can do anything.
Yeah.
So we make that decision. We say yes, we can do this.
Yeah. Well, you can do anything. Are you doing it to the
Yes.
level that you're an expert? Is
If
that
I
what
want to
everyone
start my own
needs?
business, Steph,
Yeah.
let's just say I want to run a new consulting business. I want to start a marketing consulting business, but I don't know
Yeah.
a whole lot about marketing. I just have a great interest in it, and I think I can do it.
Well, you're an
Yeah.
idiot. No, just kidding.
I know
kidding.
that.
Just kidding.
Well,
Just
there
kidding.
are days where I will agree with you.
Yeah.
No, yes. The first thing is like tapping into the head, heart, and gut of it all. Like, why do you want to do it? What's the intention?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why
What's the
do you
purpose?
want to do this?
Yeah. What's the
What
why?
is it that you want to do in this marketing space?
mhm.
How do you want to do it? Right. And that's going to be some of the earliest things that I'm pulling out of a woman, a man, whoever that I'm working with. Right. What is leading you here?
Mhm.
Right.
So when you say the why behind it, I've always found this interesting. A lot of people who go into business for themselves, they do it because they think they can make money.
Yeah.
And they don't want to have to work for anybody again. They want to work for themselves. Those are the two
Right.
things, right? I want to make money and I want to work for myself.
I
But
would
is
say
that
no in awarding them a franchise from my personal gut.
Exactly.
You have to have something more than that. Like when we were franchising, they wanted to know what is your why and why do you want to franchise?
Mhm.
And
Right.
if it's just money and I want to work less and I want to, da 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 da,
Which are
you're not
those are
ready.
fine.
Those are great.
Yeah. Fine.
But you have to have more depth than that to keep you going.
Well, yeah, because so profit
Mhm.
isn't your why. Profit is the result of your why.
Correct.
Profit
Nicely
is the
put, Steph.
result. Yeah,
Correct.
it's the result. That's what comes from it. And so being able to identify why you do what you do it's just as powerful as your values. It's an
Mhm,
anchor. It's something
mhm.
you come back to. I use Mod Pizza all the time because my Mod Pizza remodeled, so I'm sad. But prior to the remodel, I had the best Mod Pizza in the world.
I'm not a
because
big fan of the remodel either. I'm with you.
yeah,
I'm
I
with you.
miss yeah, man. But the mission's still there. The why is still there. But my
Mhm.
Mod Pizza for a period of time, right above the Coke machine, it
Yes.
said, we serve pizza so we can serve people. And the point is, pizza is their vehicle. Their why is to serve people.
Yeah.
And so what I challenge, one of the earliest conversations in this scenario that we're playing with, the first challenge I have is, okay, you want to start a marketing agency. All right, Mindy, the world bans marketing. You could no longer do marketing. Let's and with I used Mod Pizza. Let's say the world banned pizza. Mod Pizza, even if the world bans pizza, can still live out their why to serve people. Their vehicle changes. They've got to learn to change their vehicle in some way. So if marketing is banned and you can no longer do this, why do you still exist? If you can't detach from what you do, from
Yep.
your why, that's something we drill deeper into.
Ooh,
so good.
that's
Yeah, that's so good.
interesting.
I love that.
Very good. Well,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
Pacific Perks is good on that one. 'Cause
Yeah, oh,
we
for sure.
create
You've-
we create experiences.
Yeah.
Experiences.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
you've been able to build your product line as you have, because the experience is still the same. You're still
Exactly.
true to that. Yeah.
But we did have our name is technically Pacific Perks Coffee in the beginning. It was a very nice little logo that had a coffee cup on it with a little swirl, right? And we were like, okay, well, that's not us anymore. It's kind of like the Dollar Tree. Like, are they the Dollar Tree anymore?
Right.
Because they charge
Right.
$1.25
Oh,
plus.
plus, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, but we changed it to,
Yeah.
you know, be able to serve other things than just coffee.
Yeah.
Well, and that's a really great example of some of the early conversations I'm having with business owners is where do we want to go with this? What's in our head, heart, and gut about this? And if we decide to name, and I'm not picking on you, but we're going to use that example because you brought
Yeah,
it to the
it's a good
table.
Mhm.
Pacific Perks Coffee. My first thought was fantastic. Are you going to ever want to be not by the Pacific, and are you going to ever want to offer anything other than coffee? Because right now, Pacific Perks Coffee limits you a little bit. Now, can you offer other things in it? Yes. Can you DBA? Yes. Can you change your name? Yes. But my role, what I get excited about is protecting your brand, being that brand protector and thinking
Yeah.
proactively ahead for you.
Yeah.
Because most of us are in our small little moment of, can I even do this? And I'm thinking, let's make you limitless with what you can do.
Let's look
Yes,
forward
I love
to
that.
future. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we don't have a ton of time left. I want to make sure that we extend this to women who are listening who maybe they don't want to be an entrepreneur, maybe they're not looking to open a business, they don't need marketing advice for that. But they are maybe struggling in their own personal lives.
Or in their job, you know?
Yeah, in
They
their
work
in their
the
current
corporate
job
world.
maybe with their partner, or maybe they're single and they're looking for a partner. Like all of these different pieces, I feel like this Vim really rolls into any area of our life if we want it to.
Yeah. For
So-
sure.
Yeah, so talk just a little bit about like how can we get women to really take a step back and use Vim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, if you're not an entrepreneur, if you are, working from home, if you're a housewife, if you're a mom, right? How do you show up visually every day? And I'm not that's not a judgment.
Oh God,
It's
no, not at all.
It's an ownership. Yeah, it's an ownership. And if it doesn't align with your intention on how you want to show up and feel and be seen, then identifying that right off the bat and being like, oof, that actually is a misalignment. So many of us spend years of our life misaligned with our truth because we're shrinking for other things, for responsibilities, for people, for jobs, for relationships. And again, most of the time it's not the job, the relationship, the people, the things that are the problem. It's our lack of alignment and ownership that we're allowed to have all those things and be authentic.
Yes.
And as a mom, sometimes you lose yourself because you're giving so
As a wife, you
much.
lose
As a
yourself.
wife,
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
we just do that.
yeah,
We do that to
right.
ourselves, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why having these conversations, thinking about your own Vim, the thing,
Yes.
right? Vim, sure, for me, enthusiastics just lines so perfectly. But what is your thing? What is your
thing,
push?
Natalie?
that like
If you
the
were
core
like
value
her,
or
her-
like
yeah,
like
top
what
core
fuels
value,
me.
kind of like what hers is. Enthusiasm.
What fuels you?
Yeah,
What's yours?
connection.
Connection.
What about you,
And
Mindy?
adventures big and small, and I love to laugh at the funny in life.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah, I would have to say humor for me and adventure.
Yeah.
And that encompasses like learning, like adventure in learning, right?
Yeah, and they say
yeah,
you
those two
you can go
things.
back to looking at high school days and what you did back then because it's still tied and making sure that you do those things in your everyday
Yeah.
life that bring you joy, bring you groundedness. I notice with work, if I'm overwhelmed at all, I can start feeling like a little out of control. If I start with a few tasks that are personal for me, like making my bed and like paying a bill or checking on a bill I need to look at or something like that, it makes me
Yeah,
feel,
no matter how small it is, you have that
yeah,
sense of, okay, I'm doing something that's important to me that can
yeah.
be checked off and I can move
Like
on to something bigger.
pay yourself first is what I thought this
Right.
morning.
Yeah.
Emotionally and with money. Pay
Yeah.
yourself first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I often am reframing questions into how does that serve you? Right? Because like maybe it is we have to pay that bill because that's really big, and if we don't, it doesn't
Right.
serve my greater mission to have a business to make impact in the world.
There you go.
Right? But do I need to spend an hour in my inbox today? Does that serve me well?
I love that.
It's not necessarily a yes or no. It's just really, and you can't
The
answer
gut check.
does
It's that gut check that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can't answer the question of if it serves you well if you don't understand what you're working towards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think, to answer your question, how people can use it is just, you don't have to think about it like an acronym. Just think about it as an energy, as the propellant, the fuel, and making sure that that is aligned with you authentically and truly. And that it's okay to have that. And
Well, I
and
think
not
you did
only
a
okay,
you
sorry.
did a great job naming it.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
I love them. I
For
love
sure.
the road that you took to get there, and it works.
Yes,
It works
totally.
great. Yeah.
And a great example of what you're saying is, when you get invitations to you're invited to something,
Yep.
whether it's a gala or a
Wedding.
wedding or a bridal, whatever it is, like I can feel my intuition on if it's something that I feel like I can really truly be there. I'm like, Nat, don't fool yourself. Like,
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
is this really fit in line with what you do? And I've got some weddings this summer and I'm at the lake every weekend. Like that's where I savor my time.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, Nat,
Yeah. What are you?
be true with yourself.
Yeah. What are your
really.
summer values?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
And how close are they? Obviously,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, owning that you need to do what is going to light you up. My husband and I had this cross, like doubling up on schedules, and it was a wedding versus a golf tournament. And he loves my cousins who are getting married, but he loves golf. And so I think most people would say, oh, you should give up golf and go to the wedding. And we worked it out. And my first thing before we even worked out the solution was, if you're at the thing, either one of the thing, how is your energy going to be feeling about the other thing?
Yeah.
And if you're going to be energetically here, but forced here, I don't want you there.
That's right.
You're my husband. They're my cousins. I love them. You love them. It's
That's
not even
right.
about being upset. It's
Yeah.
about that energy being where you
Right.
truly want it to be. And we only get this, as far as we know, this one life here. So I want to feel vim about everything I do.
I love
And I
that.
want
I do
everyone
too.
else to
Yeah.
too.
It's so good. It's so good stuff.
Isn't it Vim and vinegar?
Oh my gosh. I choose to be Vim. You can be vinegar.
I think all these
That
years
sounds
I
like
thought
a
it was
new
Vim
chip.
and vinegar.
I think that's a great place to wrap up. We're at time, and I would love to have you back because there's so much more to dig into and
yeah.
explore.
Yeah, and Steph and I have talked about someone that maybe wants to be in the hot seat.
Okay.
And she
Okay.
would,
That would be
go
fun.
through their website
Ooh,
or
we should
talk
do that.
different ideas,
Okay.
or they can ask a lot of questions. So
Done.
It's like a really kind roast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell our listeners where to find you if they
Yes.
want more information.
Yes. So we've said Vim enough. So if
Yep.
you're trying to get Vim, you would go to getvim.com, like how you get a hold of someone, getvim, 2 eyes.com. We're also Get Vim on social, Instagram, Facebook. And I'm a human, Steph Hilfer. And so I show up. LinkedIn, I've actually been trying really hard. Natalie can attest.
I did. You just responded.
I'm
Yes.
That's
I mean, you
terrible.
commented on one of my posts. Yes.
I have
Yes.
been giving it a very good effort. So
Good for you.
LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook is where my millennial self lives.
Okay.
But getvim.com if you want to explore our services. We are a strategic brand and marketing agency. My small but mighty team loves working with professionals that lead with heart. So if that sounds like you, let's rock it.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
love it. And you bring so many fun, creative ideas.
Thank you. Thank
Whenever I talk to you, I get off the phone. I'm like, oh,
We'll let everybody know when you're
So-
coming back when we're gonna
yeah.
put
Exactly.
somebody in the
let's do
hot seat.
Yeah,
I
if you
love
want to be
that.
in the hot seat, it's a safe hot
Yeah,
seat.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's you'll walk
100%.
away with like your head exploding. Let us know.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steph.
Thank
Thanks,
you guys
Steph.
so much.
Always good to see you.
Likewise. Nice to
All
meet
right.
you, Mindy.
Bye bye.